More people think UK has handled coronavirus worse than Spain and Italy. Poll shows, only US is judged to have dealt with it worse. The problem with a poll during a crisis in a country about said country is that people are going to see shortcomings that they don't see in other countries. That's not to say that the UK has done a good job, it's just not a useful data set. For example, it's not widely reported in the UK that in southern Italy the mafia has been extorting people that have been unable to buy food, something the government's inaction has allowed to happen. It's way too early to opine on which country handled this the best way. We won't know that for years. This is far from over. Edit, a word. This is a poll which measures perception caused by the media and only by the media. The disconnect between perception and reality is staggering. Deleted. Removed. If you run the numbers of deaths, in the UK and Italy it's almost identical. In the US it's half as bad. The infection rate is basically a useless value, it's directly manipulated by testing in each country/state/province. Only the death toll has legitimacy as a metric to judge the efficacy of the various NPIs in each country. To compare death tolls you need to express as percentage of population or per 1,000 people etc. Edit, to be clear, death toll is the best metric but it's far from perfect. Case count is so deeply flawed it's a meaningless number. Is this news? Are these the guys that tell us what we need to know? If you're a sour little pessimist these articles are like candy, but if you're mentally stable you see how pointless 90% of articles have become. So Brazil is not judged to have dealt with it worse? Or Belarus? No one else did worse. This is the best TLDR I could make. Original, https://www. theguardian.com/politics/2020/May/09/ poll shows people think UK handled coronavirus worse than Italy. Spain, reduced by 81%. I'm a bot. More people in this country now believe the UK has performed worse than Italy, Spain, and France in the COVID-19 crisis than say it has done better than its European neighbours, according the latest Opinium poll for The Observer. 2 weeks ago, when Opinium asked people whether the UK had responded better or worse than Italy, 30% said it had done better and 22% worse. Overall, more people still approve of the way the UK has handled the crisis, though the net approval rate is at its lowest level since Opinium began polling on coronavirus in March. Extended summary, http://np. reddit.com/r/auditl/comments/gh13go/more_think_people_has_handled_coronavirus/FAQ, http://np. reddit.com/r/auditl/comments/31b9fm/FAQ_auditldr_bot/version 2. 024860111TL, DRS so far, feedback, http://np. reddit.com/message/compose, 2=%23 auditldr PMs and comments are monitored, constructive feedback is welcome. Top keywords, worse #1 better #2 people #3 weak #4 death #5. This website adores painting the UK and the US in a negative light. I don't understand it. UK 465 deaths per million, US 242. While US has 4,071 cases per million and the UK only 3,171. So a higher mortality with slightly less diagnosed cases is already a success. This is an opinion poll from the public. Worst source of information and opinion ever. Why don't you just ask the professionals? I'd say that Boris Johnson and Donald Trump performed pretty much to expectation. Tests by country. USA, 9,006,773. UK, 1,821,280. Spain, 2,467,761. Italy, 2,565,912. It's really weird how people keep shitting on the US, when they are taking quite a bit of action. Also current death rates by 1 pop. USA, 243. UK, 469. Spain, 569. Italy, 505. https://www. Worldometers. info/coronavirus/ https://www. Worldometers. info/coronavirus/. It depends on how you measure success in this case. If you measure success in terms of avoiding overwhelming the NHS, then you could say that has been generally successful in the UK. In fact, the NHS has appealed for people to visit their hospitals if they are ill, as there are doctors and nurses waiting to treat patients. If we are talking about success in terms of number of deaths or deaths per capita, then evidently we have failed badly. There's a lot of complexity behind the figures too, and it isn't easy to make direct comparisons between each nation's data, as they have all had completely different protocols and ways of recording their data. Edit. Also, comparing the UK situation to that of the USA is meaningless because the UK is a small, densely populated island with an aging population and a national healthcare system, and the USA is the complete opposite and is also several weeks behind the UK anyway. Honestly, what does it matter what the general population thinks if their source of information is YouTube? This is a measure of countries the media feels comfortable attacking. Weren't hospitals being overwhelmed in Italy? We mostly haven't seen that in the US. I wouldn't say the US has been handling it very well on a national level, but the states have been doing pretty well. Both the US and the UK are seeing some of the highest ever levels of public political division at this time, so with the coronavirus issue being the top/only news story right now, it's only logical that polling shows this. Why are public opinion polls world news? These are like the tabloids of the internet. LOL. Asterisk Belgium -747 deaths per 1 Asterisk Spain, 569 deaths per 1 Asterisk Italy, 503 deaths per 1 Asterisk UK, 465 deaths per 1 Asterisk France, 403 deaths per 1 Asterisk Sweden, 319 deaths per 1 Asterisk Netherlands, 317 deaths per 1 Asterisk Ireland, 293 deaths per 1 Asterisk USA, 252 deaths per 1 Asterisk Switzerland, 211 deaths per 1 Clearly the US has handled this the worst. This is actually kind of funny, since going by data the US is outperforming all three of those countries. It's crazy how committed people can be to a narrative, especially when it involves Trump. OKCCP. Reddit is a propaganda arm. This isn't even news anymore, it's just random shitheads giving their opinions on other random shitheads they've never met before. ThabQ biased media coverage. That's why polls aren't reliable, the statistics shows the exact opposite. Fake news is fake, I guess. Weird, cause if you adjust for population, Spain is in some shit. What a dumb poll and thread. People arguing about who handled it worse about countries that all handled it horribly. Who cares who was better or worse, they all failed. There is literally a poll says USA bad. Post on the front page of Reddit every day. If the US is doing worse, it's because of our sensationalistic news media, reporting that the sky is falling. We've taken it so seriously that many businesses aren't going to reopen after this. People are walking around freaked out as hell over it, but if you ask them, no one knows anyone who has personally caught it. USA bad, up votes to the left please. America bad. This is what passes for news now. Hey look, more anti-American propaganda. There's an obvious agenda on Reddit. The US was worse because Trump. Echo 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 echo. When you're honest about the numbers and view them as per capita, the US is middle of the road. There are between 320 and 350 million people in the United States. It takes the 5 most populated countries in Europe to match our population, and when you compare those 5 countries with the US is half as bad in nearly every category. The number of infected is pretty similar, though, as compared to the overall population the US is under 1% infected. If you want to talk about response to the healthy, we can get somewhere. Essential business is apparently determined with a dartboard and a blindfold. Unemployment benefits are broken beyond belief. The government claims to be capitalist but engages in bailouts in the trillions for corporations supporting unhealthy and reckless business practices. People are starving because they've been forced to remain idle. There is a greater incentive to stay on unemployment if they actually get it, because it pays over $50,000 a year. Making $20 an hour is less than unemployment. No actual laws exist to give the government the power they are using. People are being arrested for things that are not crimes and have precisely zero legal basis. So in that respect, yeah, the US has completely screwed the neighbor's dog. As far as preventing the spread, they've done about as well as the other countries when accounting for population, and have a much better fatality rate because our system can't legally decide to just let people die, with or without insurance. But seeing as everyone just takes the word of the media, who have a vested interest in keeping you scared shitless, I'll put it this way. The large majority of cases are in NYC, the large majority of deaths are in NYC. De Blasio left the city open far longer than most of the country. Cuomo finally shut down New York on March 20, 5 days after it was ordered by the federal government. If politics wasn't so goddamn stubborn and determined to stick it to Trump, over half of US cases and deaths wouldn't exist. To say that the federal government or specifically Trump are responsible for the mess we are in, is the same as saying Europe is in their mess because of the EU. The country is designed for the states to have most of the power and to operate independently with a deliberately loose control by the federal government. Everywhere else on the planet the word state refers to a country, there is a reason provinces in the US are referred to as states. So judge US numbers based on that knowledge. If your state has been hit especially hard by COVID, maybe look to local and state governments for what they did, and when compared to states like Ohio, who has more population than entire European countries and has far less cases than those same countries.